Everybody, Rich Lang with Prep U. Obviously not down inside the bunker, actually back in the car. This is your range tip of the week. And actually, once again, we're not in the range, but it's training from the range. And I think you kind of know where I'm going, although you already saw the title of the video, so you know exactly where I'm going. Have you trained to, when you're driving down the road, unholster your firearm? Wearing a heavy coat? Actually, I'm not going to demonstrate it. This is something that you need to do. You need to do in your driveway. Obviously, if I start doing it here, next to a public street, I'm probably going to get 4 or 5 cops, and they're probably going to like put me away because for whatever reason. But so we're not actually going to demonstrate, but I just wanted to open your eyes to a few kind of things, kind of like we've talked before about practicing. And obviously, this would be practice with a unloaded firearm. Snap caps are fine, or just don't even put the magazine in there and make sure that your chamber's empty at the same time. Double check that your chamber's empty when you do this. But as you can see, I'm in the car, and what if you come across a situation like in our video about rioters and protesters and stuff like that? What are you going to do if you can't get away? Are you going to be prepared? So I put down some notes, so let's do this real quick. So like I said, have you practiced pulling your firearm when you're sitting in your car with a coat on, with gloves on? I mean, do you drive with gloves or, whatever? Are you left-handed or right-handed? That's kind of something else you have to think about too. If you're left-handed, you are definitely handicapped. I'm left-handed. So here's my left hand, and here's my door right here, trying to work my way around and get in. And then the angle that you're going to pull your firearm up at may not be any good. Unless they're in the car going after you. Right-handed people, you got a much better shot, Also, when you get into your car, do you leave your firearm holstered on your body, or do you have a secondary place you like to put it? Do you put it in a center console? That's another choice. Do you put it in a glove box? You got a glove box that's over there, but now you're going to have to reach for it. And also, if like your insurance and other things are in your glove box, you probably don't want to put your firearm in your glove box with all that stuff, because when the police officer wants to see all that stuff, you open it up and there's your firearm. But you'll have your concealed carry card with you if you're in a state that requires a concealed carry, card. There's also all kinds of devices like there are metal strips, there's car holsters and stuff like that that go underneath the dash. The biggest problem with that, remember, if you're depending on your state, that may not be concealed. That may be considered open carry. And if a police officer comes up and sees it, you may have an issue. Also, do you want the other passengers in the car for them to know that you're carrying? I have friends and relatives that I don't know if they know I'm carrying. I don't know if they'd be happy if I carry, but it doesn't really matter. There's no reason that no one should know that you carry. That's why I don't like open carry. You're just kind of broadcasting to me. Even if you're in an open carry state, I wouldn't open carry, but that's just me. Again, the metallic strip or the secured holster under a dash. If you can do it, that's the greatest way to do it. It's easier to grab, right? Absolutely. So let's talk about left-handed. All right, some of your options you can do is obviously train right-handed, okay? Another way to do it, and this is for right-handed too, you could do the appendix carry. It's easier to grab, it's in front, your coat's open. Change the location where you put your firearm. I mean, you could put it up, could put it down. If you are going to carry left-handed and carry on you, I would definitely train on pulling your firearm left-handed, switching to right-handed, and accurately be able to shoot right-handed. Now, here's the thing. You're obviously not going to, you'll probably pull your firearm if you see an incident that you can't get away from, but you're not going to show your firearm unless you absolutely need to. And if you absolutely need to, the person's either going to be coming into the car or trying to smash through your window. So hopefully you can hit at that distance with either hand, with your eyes closed, actually. So those are the things you really need to train with to make sure that everything's working out perfectly and you're able to do it. But the key is situation awareness, like we've always talked about. Always be prepared. Pull early, okay? If you see something coming, you don't know what's going on, pull your firearm out. Make sure if you've got an external safety, it's on safe. Otherwise, if you have a grip safety, don't grip too tight, and kind of hide it a little bit. Don't broadcast again that you have a firearm. If they get close to you, you might want to show your firearm at that point. I've seen many videos where people have like scattered once they've seen somebody's had a firearm, because the big brave boys and girls with clubs and baseball bats and stuff like that, they don't want to deal with somebody with a firearm. So at that point you might want to do that. But obviously the best thing to do is remove yourself from any situation. Back out of there, turn around, find an alternate route, always be aware of what's going on, is the best way to do it. Also, a couple other notes about in your car. If you live in the state of Illinois like I do, there's more places you can't carry than you can carry. Do you have a secure location to secure your firearm? And is that location, is it lockable? If it's in a firearm case, is that case secured to your vehicle, with a cable around the seat post of your seat? So there you go. And remember, once you get into that situation, I know some of you have been screaming this the whole time through this whole video, Rich, take your seatbelt off. Absolutely. When you get into that situation and there's no way out, you've got to do something, you've got to be able to move, whatever, take your seatbelt off. Get out of there. You can always put your seatbelt back on. I don't think you're going to get pulled over in a situation where all hell is breaking loose because your seatbelt's off. So that's the key. Be able to move, forward or backwards, be able to pull from either side, reach if you need to reach for your firearm. But please practice pulling your firearm while sitting in your vehicle. All right? Sounds good? All right. This was your range tip of the week. This is Rich Lang saying thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you to all of you that watch our videos. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. We would appreciate that. And like the video and comment on the video. Hey, who knows? You might be in a shout out weekly update on Sunday. So as always, be aware of your surroundings. Have enough food for at least 72 hours to bug out or evacuate. 30, 60 to 90 days of shelter in place food. And please, prep like your life depends on it, because we know it does. Thanks a lot. Take care.